This is a busy time in education. School is starting and the college application process is gearing up. So let's get going on some updates, reminders, and important points for consideration as you fly into your future. Hi, I'm Margaret Meek, and we are here to prepare you for any bumps in your flight. Let's start with some updates. COVID is still with us, and schools across the country are still determining how to deal with the pandemic's current status. Make sure you know your school's policies and the expectations they hold for their students. Don't assume there have been no changes since last year. Some high schools will require vaccinations. Some colleges are setting up processes for classes to convene online if there is an on-campus outbreak. Make sure you know how your life may be impacted if an outbreak does hit your school. More importantly, learn how to manage your education should you get sick. Does your college health center offer treatment or support? Does your high school have a plan to help you academically if you need to miss a week of classes? Ask. Knowing what your school is planning for is comforting. And now adding to our health challenges is MonkeyPox. MonkeyPox is different from COVID because it is transmitted through direct physical contact. Learn all you can about the disease and how to protect yourself. And make sure you know how your campus is preparing should there be a local outbreak. Housing is going to be an essential topic of discussion on many campuses. Many colleges have larger freshman classes as students who took deferments return to campus. Some colleges are taking larger new student classes to make up for students who have left the school during the past few challenging years. Campuses are utilizing various approaches to finding available housing for incoming students. On some campuses, upper-class students are being required to leave on-campus housing to open more space for new students. Some colleges are using hotels to house students, while some colleges are fitting more students into a defined space. The result is that students have space, amenity, and financial challenges. If you find yourself with housing challenges, work with your college to find out how to best access the services and space you need. In the admissions world, there are a few trends we are tracking. Let's talk about the SAT and ACT. With many colleges going to a test-optional admission status, it is possible to be selected for college without an ACT or SAT score. However, there is a trend for students to take one or both of these standardized tests multiple times to improve their scores. This frequently happened before the pandemic, and now we are returning to increased testing numbers post-pandemic. With any college application, you want to ensure you are as competitive as possible. If the college is test optional, you can be selected without providing a test score. To determine if you should provide a score to support your application, you need to be able to evaluate your entire application package. Is your essay strong? Does your transcript show strong grades in challenging coursework? And can you demonstrate work or activity involvement? Once you know your application's strength, you can decide if your test scores will enhance that record or detract from it. Talk to your counselor about the best options for applying to each school. Just know that the test optional component may become less optional if you want to stand out. Another interesting admissions trend is that the overall number of applications submitted to colleges has risen, but the number of candidates applying to college didn't change much. So what has been happening is that students are applying to more schools. They are submitting a more significant number of applications. And that means that competitive colleges rejected more applications than usual. For this fall's freshman class, Columbia, Yale, Harvard, Brown, and MIT all had acceptance rates of less than 5%. 95% of the students who applied to those schools were rejected. What does that mean to you? It means you must be honest with yourself as you put together your college application list. If you are competitive, even if it is a reach, apply. If you are not competitive, be honest with yourself, then apply to a college with which your application is a better match. Remember that even though the common and coalition applications make applying to multiple colleges easier, You still have to pay application fees to each college. As you work up your list of applications, make sure that the schools on the list have a selection criterion that your resume and transcript meet, and a school that is fiscally, socially, and emotionally compatible with your life goals. Then apply. One last piece of advice on putting together your application list. Apply to schools that offer the academic and support programs that match your needs and goals. Keep financial considerations at the forefront of your decision. Know every school on your list well enough to know that you will be better for being a contributing student in that school. Let's move on to some reminders on starting your academic year right. Whether starting your first year of high school or your last year of college, getting off to a strong start makes all the difference in the rest of your academic term or year. Thus, you must enter the term with a good attitude. No matter the subject, instructor, or how much you don't want to be sitting in the class, make the most of all you have available to you. Learn, research, interact with other students and your instructors, and do the work. All of it. Evaluate your study skills. Even seniors in college can improve information retention, organization, and communication skills. By learning more about yourself and improving your productivity and personal skills, you are setting yourself up for a more prosperous future. Keep your eyes open for those places in which you fit. Organizations, employment, activities, living situations, and relationships significantly affect your satisfaction level with school and within yourself. Try new adventures, learn new skills, purposefully expose yourself to new ideas, and work hard to expose yourself to new and different opinions, ideas, or approaches. The purpose of education is for you to grow, to change, to be exposed to as much knowledge as you can, and to be able to interpret all that comes at you in a way that helps you have more to offer yourself and others as you progress. And our last tip is that it is time for all of you to do your best adulting. And to quote a tweet from @collegestudent, "You know you are becoming an adult when you actually read the emails your school sends you." Read your emails, syllabi, and assignments. Please keep an eye on this YouTube channel to learn more about issues, ideas, suggestions, and resource information that will help you move forward with your education, no matter where you are in your process. If you found any of this information useful, hit the like button or perhaps consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, let us know in the comments down below.